if you're watching this, I'm probably on vacation, so I didn't have anything else to upload. But I think I have a better story this time. What you're seeing now is actually one page of my Cantonese book. It's by Hook Baker. It's called Teach Yourself in Cantonese. And there's something funny about this picture because I shouldn't be painting on that book, I think. It was actually a little expensive. I mean, the book itself, I don't think it's that expensive. But I mean, in my country, it's a little expensive. And I had to convince my mom somehow to buy it for me because I was going to buy it myself. And yeah, it was going to take so much time to get that. So I told my mom once and she just laughed because she's mean. But thing is that my mom needed a logo for some project in her job. And she asked me to do it because she knows that I'm good with Photoshop and with manipulation in general in Photoshop. So I did it. There were some people in her job that made another ones, but her boss didn't like them. He liked the one I did, so I just joked around and I told her, "Oh, then tell him to buy him my book instead." Because of that, because I usually don't ask money to my mom. I do this kind of jobs free for her, not for anyone, just for her, because somehow she's been taking care of me financially since I was born, and she's invested a lot of time and money in me. So I think that doing this kind of things free for her is like a kind of way to give her thanks for what she's done. The point is that I got this book and I've been studying with it, but I was studying the other day and I found this illustration and I was like, this looks so sad without colors. And one of my friends was like, don't paint on that. Don't paint on that. But I just couldn't help myself. I tried to paint with color pencils first, and it didn't come out that well. I don't know why it wasn't staying as well as it should have. So I made a little try on one of the woman's face with the markers, because I originally wanted to paint with markers. I just was a little scared that they would bleed through. But it actually painted better than I imagined. So I just went with that. I'm actually not good at painting with markers. I have these cheap alcohol markers I got from Tissot, and I barely use them. I mostly use them for marking things on my calendar, or when I'm studying, I use them as highlighters for certain things. Like, for example, I would choose a color for definitions, I would choose another color for the important things, and I would choose another color for like rules or something like that. So I've been really wanting to learn better how to use them. I don't think I will buy something like Copic anytime soon. I really love these markers. I think they're a very good alternative, especially because I'm learning, and they are actually not that expensive, I think. So I finished my studying session that day, and I went right into painting. And there was actually another illustration 1 or 2 pages ahead, but I didn't want to paint it that day because I had some other stuff to do, so I didn't have. Anyway, I find out some cool thing about this one. I knew that I could layer these markers, but for example, when I was doing the shadows, I didn't think I was going to be able to layer them that well to make the shadows. I was actually using a gray marker for making the shadows, and it wasn't looking that good in most of the colors. So I tried to layer them to do the shadows, and it worked so good. And I was like, this is what you do with alcohol markers. And something so cool is that they didn't bleed through at all. It was so cool. I was like so shocked that this book had such a good paper that it didn't bleed through. So I decided that in the future, when I find more illustrations, I will like paint them as a reward. Like, oh yeah, you finish another unit, or oh yeah, you finish another topic. So my reward is going to be that. And I will end up painting probably the whole book. I hope my mom don't die when she sees that. I had a lot of fun. I think it took me about half an hour, and it taught me probably more than I would have expected about alcohol markers. I'm going to try to use them more in the future because I really like the outcome in general. So, anyway, hope you're having a good summer, and I'll see you later. Bye!